Good morning, everybody. We're here in Sydney with Matt Bushby from Hivestack.
Hey, Adrian, how are you doing?
I'm good. Got here a couple of days ago.
Welcome.
Thank you. Been great weather. Now, you're the Managing Director of Hivestack. Explain the region for us that you cover here in Sydney.
So I cover Australia and New Zealand and also Southeast Asia.
Right.
And as we are new to the market, I'm looking after all of the demand, supply and data partnerships.
Okay. Now, you were at Val Morgan or VMO previously. How long have you been at Hivestack?
Only 6 months. So,
Only? That's quite a long time in the AdTECH
Well, it's a
world.
long time.
Okay.
It seems like I've been there for a lot longer. A lot's been achieved in the last 6 months, there's no doubt.
Yeah. You seem to be doing great guns in the area. Now, the reason we're on camera today, we're here for the AdTECH Out of Home Sydney conference, and Matt is chairing that conference, and Matt's been the instrumental guy in putting the whole agenda together. We've got a great agenda for Wednesday.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
We've got about 23 speakers, I think.
Yeah, huge amount of speakers, and I'm so thankful that we've got such a great roster of people that are allocating their time to the day.
Has it been difficult to get people to speak, or they all wanted to jump on board?
Look, I think it's always, they want to feel comfortable that they're talking about the right type of content,
right,
and stuff that they're passionate about. So yeah, I think everyone's very much on board. Yeah.
It didn't take them very long to convince them that it was a good event.
Absolutely not.
No. Okay. So AdTECH, of course, is a series of events that we run. This is the first time we've done one in Sydney. We did London earlier in the year. We've got New York coming up in 3 or 4 weeks. I think you're going to come to New York and be there with us.
Possibly. Yeah.
Good.
We'll see how we go. Yeah.
Well, we just told your boss that you're coming to New York now, so that's fine. And then we've got Amsterdam after that, which is good. We've got, for Wednesday, we've got quite a few speakers from the mobile world. Any of those that you'd like to highlight?
We've got Joanna Georges, that's the Managing Director with Mobile Wallah. Very, very insightful young executive that I think we're going to get a lot of knowledge from, particularly when we're talking about sort of high fidelity data, which needs to be used in out of home for effective planning at speed. Okay,
and there's a panel called the Data Driven Jungle where we have the OMA and we're talking about Move.
Yes, we've got Charles Perry-Oken from the OMA, and we've got Cass from Posterscope. So yeah, there's some really good mix of people there. Obviously, that's Joe Copley's going to be chairing that.
All right, from
panel.
CDOOH.
Yeah. So it should be a good one.
Okay, and then one of the things which is new to the agenda this year, which is I think is quite a clever title, the elephant in the room. Tell us a little bit about that. It's going to end the day, I think. Tell us a little bit about that.
Definitely. It's going to be. Look, we just wanted to ensure that all of the key subjects and things that we are discussing in the industry, but may not have sort of drilled down, is sort of finalised in the last session.
Is that going to be slightly controversial, do you think?
I hope not. No, I think by the time, hopefully, we've covered it off.
Thought you were going to say yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like we want to make sure that everything's covered off and it's clear by that time. So hopefully, Laura from Centre, and we've got.
This is Lauren Mullane from Centre Group, which is.
That's correct.
We know it as Westfield.
Westfield,
of course, but
Joe's going to be on that panel. We've got also one of the guys, Raj from Amobi, coming along to that as well. So yeah, it's a good cross section of people that sort of represent different parts of the industry.
That should be a good way to end the day. We want people to come back next year, of course. We're looking maybe at coming back in August next year, a little bit earlier to be ahead of the upfronts and things that happen.
Yeah.
There's one final thing, of course. We've got this wonderful case study. Well, I think it's the first time globally that's been presented. I know it's on the agenda for New York, but of course we're 6 weeks ahead of them in terms of agenda. This is the IBM thing. Just explain a little bit about that. Yeah,
we've got the actual marketing director coming along from IBM, which is extremely exciting. And it's just a case that was first to the Australian market. It's where we've been able to bring a client in that traditionally doesn't spend out of home. Right. So they're a digital spender.
Yep.
And it's for B2B, so that's kind of the reason why obviously out of home tends not to get as much of their budgets or any of their budgets compared to digital. And he's going to talk about how data and sort of the ability to be targeted and measurable provided them a really good piece that they could then roll out.
And this is something that was done with Mindshare, Hivestack, and MediaBath. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Right. And we've got those people on stage.
Absolutely, yeah,
cool.
Indeed.
That's a lunchtime thing. We've called it the IBM Fortune 500.
Well, it was called the Fortune 500 case study, but now that we've got the guy from IBM along,
it's got the IBM word in it.
I think we get,
Okay, good. Matt, wonderful. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.